Today we are playing Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're going to be doing the Terminus and Liberty Falls Easter eggs. I'm going to try to get them on round 30. I'm going to do the Easter eggs on round 30 plus. And I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks along the way. So I know there's some people out there struggling with the boss fight for Terminus specifically. Liberty Falls isn't that bad as far as the boss fight goes, but I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks, showing what I do, because I've completed this a while back. I have all three of them, honestly, but we're going to save Citadel for another video. But I have the calling cards for the original quest before directed mode even came out, and I also have directed mode. Now, obviously, directed mode is the easiest way to do this, because it'll tell you what to do throughout the whole thing. But today we're going to be doing it on standard, and I'm going to be showing y'all tips and tricks on how to do it. The weapon loadout that I'm going to be going with here is the ASG shotgun, because it's overpowered. It's like the most overpowered gun in the game, and I hope that they don't nerf it at all. I have Nebula, for anybody who cares. That was a grind in itself. The field upgrade we're going to be using is Ether Shroud. I use stim shots. I think I had a Molotov set for Terminus, but we're going to be doing Liberty Falls first. Gobblegums don't really matter that much. But if you want to make your run as easy as you possibly can, then I would suggest having Killjoy, Free Fire for Terminus, and if you want to speed run it, you can have Wonder Bar, so you can easily get the Wonder Weapon. But I'm going to show y'all how to get the free Wonder Weapon in the map, so we won't really have to worry about that. You can run Raindrops. Raindrops is cool. Hidden Power is cool. Obviously, Perkaholic's where it's at. But yeah, we're going to be doing these Easter eggs, hopefully past round 30. And I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks along the way. So let's get it started with Liberty Falls. And it's still double XP weekend, but I don't really care about that. So, early game, what we're going to do, you see my highest round is 84. That's actually a lie, because I have the calling card for getting to round 100.
Alpha team, this is Chief of Security.
Sensitivity feel like this. Alright, so early round, we're going to want to turn this thing on.
I've been holed up in the mansion since yesterday trying to organize a containment response. Now that you're here, let's lock down that AO.
It will make the zombies spawn. It'll make the rounds go quicker, because the early game is slow.
Hostiles are getting rowdy.
And we'll pretty much just be going for headshots, that way we get more points.
Fletcher to Alpha. 3 clandestine staffers are missing somewhere in your hands. Locate and extract. Counting on their expertise to end this operation.
Meh, not so much going on up there anyway.
I could have waited a couple more seconds to grab that. But we'll still end up having the whole round to use it.
Bonus points.
Like I said, we're not going to be taking any shortcuts during this guide because I want y'all to have the absolute experience. I mean, obviously, gobblegums and all are shortcuts. And they're easiest if, you know, you struggle during these Easter eggs. But I'm going to be showing y'all the bare bone tactics. I thought that was double points for a second. I was going to say we're going to wait to grab that, but it's not.
Max armor.
So I usually wait to save up about anywhere from 12k to 15k just so we can get the map opened up in one go.
Way to swat that bug, Alpha.
If you don't have armor, these bugs will kill you if you're not careful. I think it's like 2 hits. If you don't have armor.
Max ammo.
I'll also do a live stream eventually for those who are struggling to get the round, or not round, the 30-minute completion for Liberty Falls Easter egg, because I know that can also be tricky. Now we're gonna hold off on that nuke because we want the points. So we're gonna kill all these zombies first and then pick up the nuke. Because we're not a noob.
Listen, fuckers. Efficiency's key when running a business. This is me being efficient.
So we have 10k. We'll probably wait like 2 more rounds. Double points. That'll make things good. I'm being a little risky here. Alright, so now we got 15k points. So what I'm gonna do now is turn the Rampage Inducer off. That way these fucking zombies aren't sprinting anymore. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off so the zombies chill out. They'll return to normal speed and they won't. I don't know if the damage, if it affects their damage or not.
Written time for you, you lucky undead bastard.
We're gonna open up the map. We got 1k salvage. I usually wait to upgrade my tier weapon till I have, I think it's 1500. It'll go straight to blue. 1500 salvage will take it straight to blue.
So,
do a quick upgrade.
Beer in there. Will it kick out his head?
Alright, now that we have the map pretty much opened up, we can start the quest for... Well, we don't have the whole map opened up, but we can start the quest for the jet gun. The jet gun is the wonder weapon of this map. We will need it for the first step of this Easter egg. I'm gonna save a zombie. And we got 15k salvage, so I'm gonna upgrade my weapon. Yeah, take it straight to tier 2. We're gonna open up this side of the map now. Pretty much just the bowling alley, and we need the bank opened just to make a shortcut. So, to build the jet gun, There is a certain spot. Oh, I'm also going to need this door open too. There is a water hose up here that we need the valve. Just like that. And then we take that valve to the bowling alley. We melee or shoot this panel, and then you hold F until the water pressure's all the way up. Now, zombies will spawn in here. I have armor, so I'm not really worried about taking a few hits. But eventually, I will leave. Now, an easy thing you can do, you can throw smoke grenades on the valve, but I don't have any at the moment. It'll mask you so you can fill the rest of it up. Or, if you have Ether Shroud, you just use your Ether Shroud. Now, I might not be able to get the rest of this thing in one go. No, probably not. Maybe. No. Alright. So we'll just have to take these guys out. We'll have to give it another go. And we can just tank a couple hits from this guy, it won't matter. I think they made that step a lot easier than when it was at launch, because that was a nightmare to do every single time at launch. And then the second, so that was the first part for the jet gun, as you can see up there. Now the second part, we need to hang around the cemetery. And we need to wait for a specific zombie to spawn in. I don't know the spawn rates of this guy, I just know... I don't know if he spawns in at the beginning of the rounds or at the end of the rounds. But if you hang around here long enough, you'll see a specific zombie with a specific name spawn in. I think he's probably going to spawn in at the beginning of next round, maybe. I thought that might have been him on the radar, but that wasn't. This guy's going to be a farmer, apparently. In the storyline, his name is Dennis Griffin? I'm not entirely sure what his last name is. But he'll have a special, see how it says Armored Zombie on the title? He'll have a special name. I think it'll say, like, Gatekeeper or Farmer or something. Groundskeeper, that's what it is. See, that's him right there. So, he'll spawn in, kill him, he'll drop a key. It'll be the tool shed key. So you're going to want to take that key and come over to this shed. Open the shed up, grab the part. That'll be the second part to the jet gun. Now, the third part, and I'm glad it's around 11 now, because we need a mangler to spawn in. Or you can buy a mangler cannon. It's the same. It'll do the same job. But we're going to use, we don't want to spend our salvage. We're going to have a mangler shoot this door open. I believe it's around 11 they spawn in. Now at, yeah, there he is. Now at launch, when you killed the mangler, it didn't always drop the mangler cannon. And I haven't played this game in a while to know if it still spawns in on the first kill of a mangler, just to like help guide players through the Easter egg.
You know what they say about horseshoes and hand grenades.
So I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna have him blast the door open because I don't wanna. Did I do it? No. So what you want to do is you want to have him like lined up with the door. Have him far away from it. If he gets too close, he's just going to keep walking to you. So stay a little close to him to get him away from the door. And then... Oh, there he is. And then try to like run away last second to have him shoot the door. It's going to be a little fidgety, but it'll work.
Suspending exfil for now, Alpha. You're on your own. Found him.
I don't know why he keeps getting so close. I'm just tempted to like kill him. That way that way I can get the mangler cannon. But I don't know if it drops 100% on the first kill or not. Why does he keep getting so close? There we go. Now in here, there's going to be little like salvage piles. Some have salvage, some have like a vermin in it. We're looking for the pile that has the electric wires. So now we have all 3 jet gun parts. So what we're going to do is go back to the spawn and assemble the jet gun. Where do you do that? Do it up in this little motel room up here. When you get close to the door, there'll be like 9 zombies that pop out. And the jet gun will be crafted right here on this bench.
Model 23, huh? Definitely not Jack.
So with this jet gun,
That doesn't matter now, does it?
I'm gonna pop a perk, a holic. You thought I was gonna say perk, didn't you?
That's Dr. Moline.
So we go to this room that I opened up earlier with the jet gun, and we use the jet gun to suck that part out of the ceiling. So we need 3 parts. So that was part number 1. Part number 2 is going to be up here. So what you do is jump on this truck. You know, don't miss the truck, obviously. Jump up on this truck.
Oh no, Dr. Bellatier. My favorite egghead. Not just
Yeah, see, it dropped a mangler cannon anyways. I could have just killed him, but I didn't know if that drop was 100% or not. I didn't know if it was going to happen. And I didn't want to wait for another mangler to spawn in on, like, round 15. So, you see the part in that window, you kind of got to get close to the ledge here. I don't think if it works, like, if you stand far away, so you kind of have to, like, angle at the ledge and then suck it up. And then the final part is going to be up in the church. I don't know if you gotta trigger the cutscene first. Yeah, you do. So, hold your interaction button on this machine. It'll start the cutscene, and there it is right there. That's the 3rd part. You don't need to listen to the cutscene. It's not very important. I mean, it is to the story if you care about the story. Just getting some extra salvage. Now, we have to take these 3 parts that we just sucked up from the jet gun, take them over to the roof over here and build what's known as the LTG. So there's another craft bench here. We're going to assemble it. Now we have the LTG. We're going to go back across the zip line. And there's something we need to grab from the thing we just interacted with in the church. We need this thing sticking out.
Managed to fill one ether canister before they.
It's an ether canister. Now you can't run when you have this,
Fill two more.
No offense.
but with this shotgun, you don't really need to.
Was gonna survive. My money would have been on Pelletier.
So don't worry about getting overcrowded.
All of them. Now, find
So what we're going to do
Doctor, you make suggestions. You
is
don't
we need to
give
fill
orders.
2 ether canisters. So we have the first one.
Oh, okay. Fine.
We're going to place the ether canister near the trap.
I'm worried about the director. I saw him when
Like
it started,
that.
and his comms went dark.
And then we place the LTG that we picked up on this cloud over here.
Because you're missing doesn't mean you're dead.
Initializing.
And now we have to defend it for a minute.
Who are you talking
So there's
to?
going to be purple-eyed zombies. Don't let them touch the LTG or it gets damaged.
Have your canister. Go summon a nice, juicy monster.
I'm probably going to upgrade my shotgun for this next
Or
part,
finish forming in a minute or so.
because it's going to spawn in a high-value target.
There goes our chance to catch a big one.
And this high-value target is going to have a lot of health. And the high-value target is what we're going to be capturing in that container that we dropped over by the trap. So we're just waiting for this thing to finish. I'm going to go pack my weapon a second time while he spawns in.
I want you to know, when all this fuckery is over, I'll make
Kill that mangler. So, spawns a high value target in. It'll be a shade of red, so it won't be a regular elite. Like the regular abominations are blue, this one's red because it's a high value target. Can't pick the LTG back up just yet because we gotta finish. Now we just gotta bring him down here, and what you want to do is you want to lower his health. You don't want to kill him, you want to just lower his health. And watch out for this beam because it'll mess you up pretty big. Now it helps if you saved a zombie and you didn't have to deal with all these zombies in the middle of the round like this, but turn the trap on and then have him in the middle of the trap and then just kill him. And then he'll end up being sucked up into the container. Pick the container back up, and then you'll have a 1 minute and 30-second timer to get the canister back to the church. Hey, Enforcer man, what's up? So you take the canister, place it in the thing, then it'll spit out this Strauss counter. It'll replace your tactical. Once you do that, you can also pick the LTG back up. There's been many times where I forgot to pick it back up, so when I went to do the second canister, I forgot where the LTG was. So then you use this thing that you picked up in the church to find these 3 little projector looking things around the map. Here's one. I'm gonna come back to it since there's a lot of zombies. And it'll show a color. It'll be either green, yellow, or red. Not to be confused with the little light that's in the middle. We don't care about that light. The second one's over here. This one's also gonna be green. So what you wanna do is turn it on. And since it was green, we want to match it with red. And this shotgun just eats. So now we'll come back to the first one, and we'll change that one to red. That one's good. And then we have to go up on top of the center building. By this little door right here. And a third one's right here. And they were all green. Usually, if you have one that's yellow, if you have one that says yellow, you just keep it on yellow. If you have one that's red, then you just want to keep it on green.
I'm just warming up, baby.
Okay, that canister by the gas station should be accessible now.
And once you have all three, they'll shoot beams over here to this thing right here. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
You're being proud of that one.
Appreciate all the support. And it'll spit out the second ether canister. And now, we want to drop this ether canister right here on this trap, because there's another trap right there. And the LTG that we picked up back earlier, the second cloud is right here.
Portal beam initializing.
So, we'll do the same thing we did earlier with the abomination that spawned in. We're going to protect it for a minute, and then it's going to spit out a high-value target. And then we pretty much turn the trap on when he's low health, kill him in the purple thing, and he'll suck his soul into the ether canister that we dropped earlier. Now, this Easter egg is pretty cool, pretty chill, pretty laid back. I know a lot of people struggle with Terminus's boss fight, and we'll get to Terminus. I got some specific tricks for that one. For that one, we're also going to be using the ASG shotgun.
Gateway portal stabilizing.
This one's going to spawn a mangler. The idea is you want to shoot the helmet off to reveal his head. That way you get like maximum damage output. Get his health low, but don't kill him. And then turn the trap on. Get him over here in the trap. And then you can finish him off. I think they drop max ammos every time. And then pick the canister back up, and then you're gonna walk it back to the church. Easy as that.
Bring the canister to the SDG mission. Quick, before it fizzles out.
And then, believe it or not, this is actually the last step before the boss fight. But we're not gonna go in the boss fight just yet. We're gonna reach round 30. We're gonna get some points. We're gonna upgrade our shotgun to 3rd tier. We're gonna buy tier 3 armor. We already have all the perks, but if I didn't, I'd save up money for the perks. We're also going to get our shotgun to a high tier as well. So just put the canister in this, and then that'll be the last step. And then when we're ready to start the boss fight, we just interact with this machine right here. But we're going to reach round 30 first. Now, I am thinking about doing either a round 100 or maybe a round 50 boss fight in the near future, but I don't really have the time for that today. Maybe we'll do that another day. Go ahead and take this abomination out. And every round in the church, there's these crystals that spawn in. I think it's like either like 3 or 4 crystals. If you shoot the crystals every round, they have a chance to drop salvage. So you can pick up an extra 100, 150, 200 salvage.
Busting heads for fun and profit. And business is booming.
obviously, if you have a suppressor on your gun, it'll make salvage drops faster. So what I'm going to do is upgrade the tier, get my shotgun to 3. So we're going to be at purple tier now. And I think I might do the rest of this at the bowling alley. I like camping at the bowling alley, just because I think the spawns are pretty fast here. I'm not worried about upgrading this jet gun, because I know the way Treyarch works. They don't like you to have fun with the wonder weapons on the map. They want to make them necessary for the Easter egg, but they don't want to make it fun for high rounds.
Expo helos needed elsewhere.
Or, I'm sorry, not high rounds. I'm like boss fights.
Sausages, I'm coming through.
Got a power. I think that's what they got with them, so. The new one that gives you full power. So you pretty much just train around in the bowling alley. You only really got to worry about this window and then any zombies that come from this side of the bowling alley. It's a pretty easy spot to camp in. Oh. We must be in the next rotation of power-ups, because I just got full power again. If you didn't know how that works. This is also what a lot of people do to get the high rounds. They'll camp in the bowling alley and farm salvage. Because salvage is very important for high rounds if you're doing the mutant injection strategy. Speaking of mutant injection, we're going to need one for the boss fight. Well, you don't need one, but if you want it to go easy, then it helps. Also, I wouldn't even really consider Liberty Falls to be a boss fight, because it's just that easy. All you're doing is killing 2 high-value targets when they spawn in and surviving. That's pretty much all that is. Double points, we're going to save that for next round.
Max armor.
We're going to let it blink.
Extraction is ready when you are, Alpha.
We're going to pick it up when it's close.
Double points.
That way we utilize it to the most we can. We got 35k points.
woodland, mate. Now let's go fuck shit up.
And now at this point, we don't really need anything else at the moment. We're just gonna fly through these last 9 rounds. And then when the time comes, we'll spend the points that we got. I hope I don't die right here. No. Oh boy. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, you poor bastards. You wouldn't last 10 minutes at any self-respecting
Dying would not be a
boarding
good
house.
thing right now, because then I'd have to spend all my money on perks. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go upgrade this now. That way we have more damage output.
Tear them to pieces.
And we can get some more salvage while we're in here.
Gotta hand it to you, machine. You do not disappoint.
Now, I really appreciate patch that made these bugs spawn in faster, because before that patch, if you were on, say, like round 60 or like even like higher than that, like round 30 plus, these bug rounds would last like 10 minutes long, which is ridiculous. I'm also going to go buy tier 3 armor. And we didn't even buy it. There we go.
You like that? I know I sure as fuck did.
But yeah, this ASG is like, it's just goated. I probably have over 25,000 kills with it. Ever since Black Ops 6 came out.
Well, that's just good, clean fun, isn't it?
Like, it just shreds. And we have an insta-kill to start the next round.
Insta-kill.
On round 25, if you didn't know, which you probably did know, probably just spitting nonsense, but the Wonder Sphere machine spawns in on top of the roof there. The Wonder Sphere machine is a machine you can go to buy all the perks in one location, so you don't go around the whole entire map to buy perks in 8 different locations. Plus it'll have new perks like Vulture Aid that came out with Citadel de Mor that don't have a perk location. So that's the only place you can go to buy that. If you're not playing Citadel de Mor, that is.
Bonus points. Max out.
And we're on round 25. I'm going to upgrade my tier again. And since I have enough salvage, I'm going to go buy a mutant injection. Because we're going to... It's going to make the boss fight a lot easier. Because those high value targets in there have an an insane amount of health.
Second. Ah, shit. Do I need to bribe you with a biggie or something?
We got a max ammo, that's good.
I've made this look easy. But it's not. It's not at all. I hate it. It's weird.
See, when you have this shotgun, you don't need to... You can... It just melts everything. Like, you could be cornered and just easily annihilate the horde in front of you.
Extractions available in your AO.
Like, it's just that powerful. I think I'm gonna spin for a killjoy, which we did get. That'll also help in the boss fight. So now we're just waiting to hit round 30. I'm not sure if the bosses, if they have more health depending on what round you're on. I think Terminus's boss fight does. I don't know if Liberty Falls does or not. Don't quote me on that. I'm really glad they brought Elemental Pop back, because that was another perk that I liked. We'll just go ahead and hit it. There's nothing that we really need at this point. We have our tier, or our legendary tier shotgun. I mean, I could upgrade the jet gun, but it's not really necessary that much. I don't really use it during the boss fight. We already have our mutant injection. We have all our perks.
Heads are basically pineapples filled with jam.
Exit window missed. You'll advise when it
I'm just
reopens.
warming up, baby.
I will grab that instant kill. Thank you. Another max ammo, that's good. Take out the abomination.
Max ammo.
And now, just 2 more rounds. Now, if you struggle to get the wonder weapons on this map, doing SAM trials can help. If you get a legendary tier and you go to cash it in, it could give you a wonder weapon like the ray gun or the jet gun. You can use the wonder bar gobble gums to get you the wonder weapon, but just keep in mind that it also has a chance to give you the ray gun. And the ray gun, although it's helpful, doesn't really help you with the Easter egg. You don't need it for the Easter egg.
Max ammo.
So that was round 28. This is round 29. Just one more round to go. I probably have over This isn't really a flex, but I probably have about 1,000 hours played on this map, just grinding to Prestige Master. And grinding my camos. That's how I got Nebula on all my guns. I think the only guns I'm missing are, I didn't do the combat knife, I didn't do the power drill, because when I completed it, the power drill wasn't even a thing yet. I don't have the power drill, the combat knife, or the, is it the SOG? The SMG? The dual-wield SMGs that you can get? I don't have that. I do have the baseball bat, just because I thought that would be a funnier pick over the combat knife. Could have grabbed that nuke. It might end the round. And this will put us around 30. So, since I have the money, I will go ahead and pack the jet gun, and I can do it all the way to tier 3. I have a mutant injection. Let me go get some stims, just to be safe. If I could not slide down the stairs, that would be nice. Get some stim shots. Yeah, we're not going back that way. And we'll go ahead and start this boss fight. So, when you do the boss fight, it's going to lock the church. So you'll be locked inside of this church. And these zombies will be super sprinters.
And the SDG will unleash a neutralizing energy wave. And then...
like this guy right here. Like if you ever play Transit on Black Ops 2,
that's right.
They are chasing the bus speed on you. At least some of them are. And you'll have a couple manglers falling in here and there. But really, the first wave is just you surviving. Like, you don't need to kill anything in here. Only thing I really kill are the manglers. And you're just killing these guys for fun at this point.
Standing in my way.
But we're pretty much going to be using the same strategy for Terminus' boss fight. The ASG shotgun. We're going to get it to tier 3. Shotgun's going to pretty much carry us through that boss fight. Now I think this, when you get that power up right there, that's not a power up that the zombies drop. I think it's like a boss fight generated power up. I think that drop is the indication that you are about to have your first high value target. Yeah, see, this is our first high value target. So we're not gonna waste the mutant injection on the mangler because the mangler is easier to take out. So just don't get yourself cornered. Try and keep some space between you and the zombies. It's okay if the zombies hit you every now and then. I'm gonna need more ammo here in a second. You can use the jet gun on him, but it doesn't do that much damage. Like I said, Treyarch doesn't like having wonder weapons carry you in the boss fights. And if you ever need to use your Ether Shroud, you can. I'm not going to need to. So there's the first high value target. And then it's going to spawn in a max ammo.
Max ammo.
And then not too long after, the Abomination high value target will spawn in. And the Abomination will be what we use our mutant injection on, because let me tell you, Abominations themselves already have a shit ton of health. And then when you put high value target health on it too, even more health. Alright, so he just spawned in on the stage. We're gonna go ahead and pop our mutant injection. And then you pretty much just melee him until he dies. I don't remember him taking this much damage from a mutant injection. And then once you kill that Abomination, kill your second HVT, you will have beaten the boss fight pretty much.
At last, the end is nigh.
And you pretty much just survive for a couple more seconds, and then it'll kick you out of your mutant injection. If you weren't in your mutant injection or you didn't have Dying Wish, it would down you, but
Alpha team, how copy?
that's pretty much it.
Somebody tell me what just happened. Any station this net, what is your status? Thanos, if you've hurt them, I swear I'll...
No interruptions for this next part.
And that's the Liberty Falls Easter egg. It's pretty much that easy. You just gotta... The key is just to keep moving. You just gotta keep moving.
Thank you, my friends,
Don't
for
get cornered.
volunteering to take my place here. In your
Make
parlance,
sure you pick
thank
up
you
all
for
your
being
shields. Use your mutant
Now,
injection for the
Excuse
Abomination.
me, I have a few scores to settle.
Bye-bye.
You can, if you're speed running, rush into the boss fight. You don't have to. We're gonna go ahead and exit. You don't have to wait till round 30. You don't have to have your gun packed to level 3. You don't have to have legendary. You don't need any of these things. But if you don't have these things, you have to be compensated by either having the money to keep buying ammo, or you have to be a good trainer of zombies so you don't get cornered. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Liberty Falls is the easier out of the two. So now we're going to go ahead and start Terminus. And this is the one that a lot of people struggle with the most, because the boss fight is more intense. I'm going to go ahead. I might change Gobblegum's setup. Then again, I might not. I don't really be using Temporal Gift like that. Well, we'll keep it. Kalon25, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. But this one, I think I do run out of ammo a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and put cash back on there. And we'll keep the rest. Actually, we'll take Temporal off and we'll put Free Fire. I like using Free Fire. Now, There used to be a strategy for Terminus where people would go in here and they'd get the rocket launcher like the Sigma and I forget what the other one's called. And they'd have Free Fire and Idolize. And as soon as they entered that boss fight, they would pop their Idolize, they'd pop their Free Fire, and they would just demolish Patient 13, which is the boss, and they would just shred him. But I'm pretty sure Treyarch patched that, so you can't really do that anymore. So we're just gonna go in here with the shotgun. I've done this Easter egg probably about 4 times, and I've used the shotgun every single time. You can also get the ray gun. The other wonder weapon on this map's different. It's called the Beam Smasher. I'll be showing y'all how to get that. That'll also involve a little bit of math.
It is imperative that we reactivate the systems that power this.
So when we spawn in,
Central database.
we're going to go ahead and start this little generator in the spawn. It's called an AMP. Not really sure, or AMP. It's called an AMP unit. So this will be like the LTG from the last map. We'll just go ahead and defend it for, I think it's 30 seconds. And then it'll be ready.
I love computers. All it takes is one resentful old German, and voila, chaos.
Knock yourself out, Doc. I'll let y'all know when this bird is ready to fly.
Someone go grab a mop and a bucket.
I think I'm going to turn the... I'm going to do the same thing I did last game. I'm going to turn the Rampage Inducer on. That way the rounds go a little quicker.
Strauss, any idea why a dimensional fucking...
I might end up just leaving it on, honestly. I could have just left it on last
I
game.
would rather not speculate beyond saying that every plan involving you tends to turn to excrement.
Can everyone just focus? Our priority right now is restoring power. The bitch fest can bloody wait.
Appears that, much like us, our guard was no big fan of Dr. Moody. She was in charge of this horror factory.
Go ahead and pick this up, because why not?
I'm not terribly concerned with the ethical side of her work. That's me saying.
This Modi took
It's not like the guards are using them anymore.
I'm sure she answers for whatever she's done to her.
And I'm just going to probably spend a round or two in here just to get points.
I wouldn't have believed you, but you could have fucking told me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. A lot of crazy stuff happened. If it hadn't cost me an eye, I might not believe it myself.
Nice points.
You told me these people didn't like you. You didn't tell me they hate your fucking guts.
Tear them to pieces.
Wow.
Now on this map,
I don't like to blow my own.
they don't have vermin. Well, they do, but they don't really spawn in that often.
Come at me.
This map's special enemy is, well, not really special enemy, is the parasites.
These people are nothing like how you described them. I mean, grey for starters.
Hey, if you knew her back then, the last thing you'd expect her to be now is a fucking animal.
Double point.
This room is getting a little cramped in here. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't hit me.
Tough luck, Tank Face. No giant stuck there for you.
Go ahead and double points ran out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the rest of the map.
Get off this rock.
Bro got wrecked.
Chances are getting worse by the moment.
Quit whining. You know the saying, fake it till you make it? Of course you do. It's practically your whole MO.
Go ahead and wait. We gotta turn this on first.
Amp unit activated.
This will be the second amp unit. I might have to go ahead and turn the rampage inducer off. At least until I have perks. Yep.
It'll chew right through you.
We are not going to die again.
Crystal maturation failure. Reboot in process.
Wow, the amp going sparky was a bad thing? Surely not.
We're gonna turn this bad boy off,
Don't suppose Uncle
so
Sam
they're not
gives out medals from us.
sprinting anymore.
I didn't settle for a biggie.
Honestly, we could have just used the Perkaholic. Well, why don't we do that?
Flavor seems to be stale couch cushion.
So now, because we didn't defend that amp unit, we have to wait another round to try it again.
Stuck kid.
I'm gonna buy ammo.
An island like this would make a perfect smuggling outpost. If it weren't for all the, you know.
Amp unit activated. Please stand
So
by.
we'll be able to defend it much better this time.
Understatement. This place is a cesspit of pseudoscience. I, for one, hope it burns.
Amp unit energized. Area 2
So now that we
online.
got that on, we can move to the third one.
Potential obstacle. Dr. Modi is now in possession.
I don't have 15. Well, I'm gonna stay here till I get 1500 salvage.
Fucking Harvey. Sorry she ever set eyes on
Not die along the way.
I work with some proper ugly SOBs, but they're fucking beauty queens next to you.
Just need 100 more.
Damn. You know what
I am
craving
really
right
testing
now?
my luck here.
Ice or cold. I thought my life was going up in flames.
There we go. Blue tier, and then we'll keep going. I should have picked up the shovel, because there are dig piles in here that you can get some free stuff from the piles. Like, some of them will drop a weapon, so they'll
Amp
drop
unit
salvage.
activated. Please stand by.
So once we get this third amp unit up, we can pack a punch our weapon. That way we're not
This is a Terminus, yeah?
shooting BB pellets at these zombies anymore. I think it's got enough time.
Amp unit energized. Area 3 online.
So once you get that on, you can go down here, lift this ramp,
That means
And Pack-a-Punch.
outmaneuver. Nah, that hard drive wasn't destroyed. It's just not
So
where
now
it
that
should
we
be.
have Pack-a-Punch and
You
the
got
power
a mission,
on,
people.
we
Go
want to
find our
get
missing
dead wire
hardware.
on our... Well, we can't afford it right now.
There's an encrypted file in the
We gotta get 500 salvage first.
Technical officer Anya Tanovsky. Clever minx kept a secret workshop with, quote...
So, now that we have the Pack-a-Punch on and the power on, we're going to want to get the Wonder Weapon for this map. So we're going to do the quest for it.
Only would have just used you for parts anyway.
The first thing we're going to need to do is get dead wire on our weapon, but I have to wait till I have the salvage for it. I'm also going to be using this free double points that's behind here. I'm going to wait for some zombies to spawn in before I hit it.
Double points.
That's what you get for splattering the top all over my good boots.
Oh, we got another one. So we'll wait till ours runs out, and then we'll grab the second one. Name a better combo than insta-kill and double points. I'll wait.
This is Raptor 1. Give me a holler if you need to exfil.
Double points.
So now we have we have more than enough salvage. So we'll go get dead wire. Just get some kills before the double points runs out here. I think a special zombie spawned in. So they don't have abominations on Terminus. They have what's called an amalgam. And I don't know if it's spawned in yet or not. I don't think it did. Maybe it spawns in on round 15. So once you have dead wire on your weapon, I'm gonna go ahead and pack one more time.
Honestly,
Once you have dead wire on your weapon, you're gonna want to raise the lift. Raise the Pack-a-Punch lift, and you're gonna want to shoot this electric box with your dead wire weapon. It'll be in this window. So shoot this, it'll send a spark to this next one. Shoot that one. Shoot the third one. Hop out, go around to where we saw Juggernog at. Shoot the one in here, and then shoot the one out here. And this will open the door right here. And then you're going to want to pick up this EMF fob from this dead dude in here.
From her rigor-mortis hand, 60 fingers.
Raptor 1, bringing the bad news. Got a fuel leak. Repair it now.
And then once you pick up that fob that was off the ground, you can go over to this side of the map
Likely to be laying out
and pick up, unlock this briefcase for this multi-phasic resonator.
It can lead you to the lost power source. Get back to the workshop.
So then you're going to want to take, actually,
oscillation calibrator.
yeah, we'll go back to the room
When
first.
a resonator and a calibrator love each other.
Place the multi-phasic resonator on top here, and then you can input this 3-digit combination. But there's something we need to go find across the map before we do that. There's 3 symbols that we need to solve this equation. So you go turn this laptop on over here,
you're standing between me and my way out.
and then there's another one close to where we spawned at. It'll be over on this side. Turn that one on. And then the last one will be over this way, where we picked up the multiphasic resonator at. I'm gonna hop down here, and the third one's right here. So now that we have those 3 laptops on, we can go solve a math equation. So those 3 laptops that we turned on spawned in these 3 symbols. Because if you didn't go turn them on, then these wouldn't have spawned here. So you wouldn't know what your X, your Y, and your Z are.
There was a reason I liked him.
So X is this little cross symbol. So over on this side, it looks like that symbol is 20. So it's in row 2, and it's number 0. So this is a 20. So we plug that in, 220 plus 11, that's 40, plus 11 is 51. So then we change number 1 to 51. And then our second equation is 2z. We find z. Z is 22. So 2 times 22 is 44 plus y, which is 0. So 44 minus 5 is 39. And then we go to our third, and it'll be y, which is 0, plus z, which is 22. So 22 minus 20 is 2.
So suddenly you're better than me? You know that only 3% of the
And then you'll get a confirmation by Peck that you did it right. So then the last thing that you do is you want to flip the round,
Multiphasic resonator calibrated.
and then it'll say multiphasic resonator calibrated by the overhead thing.
By the way,
So now what you're going to want to do is get in a boat.
Janus Global Ops developed an artificial intelligence called the Synaptic Algorithm Module.
So come down by the dock, get in the free boat that spawns down here. Or actually, oh, I missed a step. We gotta go pick the multiphasic resonator up. Don't forget to do that, because we're gonna need it. So we pick this thing back up. Don't forget it and waste time like I did. Now we can go down by the docks to the boat. Get in the boat, and there's going to be an island that we're looking for. I believe it's this way. I believe this might be the first island. And you're going to look for this blue glowing orb. So once you get here, hold F on it. You'll place the multiphasic resonator on the ground. And now you're just going to want to run around, and every once in a while it's going to shoot a beam at a zombie, and that zombie will be glowing. What you want to do is kill that zombie that's glowing, and it's going to drop the orb that was just shot at it. And you're going to want to pick the orb up with your interaction button and walk the orb over to the glowing one. Not get in the boat like I did. And then you're going to want to repeat this process, I think it's 1 or 2 more times. Kill the zombie that's glowing, pick the orb up, walk it over to the orb. I think it's only 2 times. Yeah, it is 2 times. And then the orb's gonna shoot off in another island. You're gonna pick the multiphasic resonator back up. Get in your boat and head over to the next island. And you're just gonna repeat this process 2 more times. So the next island, and the islands will always be the same. So that first island will always be number 1. This one will be a green orb. This is always number 2. And then the third island it shoots off to will always be number 3. So just wait for the orb to shoot a zombie. Kill it. Pick the orb up, walk it over to the orb. And we just need to do it one more time for this one.
See that, Peck? How about you get off your ass and give it a go?
Pick the orb up, walk it over to it, and then this is going to shoot off to the third island. That squid's going to end up being the boss fight if you didn't know. That's the boss that we end up fighting at the very end. And then this one's gonna be purple. Well, I forgot to pick the don't forget to pick the resonator back up. Because that's important. I always end up forgetting at least once. So now we gotta go back and pick it up again. Luckily, these islands aren't too far apart from each other. The squid is damaging our boat. I remember my first time seeing that. I was literally swimming, and I got caught in the cloud and died. Place the resonator down, and then rinse and repeat.
Make room, you rotted sausages. I'm coming through.
Pick it up, walk it over to it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Pick it up, walk over to it, and that'll be the third one. Once you get the third one, it'll drop this amp munition,
It's fucking exhausting.
and then you take this back to the crafting bench, and you can craft yourself the beam smasher.
That artificial intelligence Tanofsky's files mentioned might be our ticket off this island. I don't know how aware it is, but if I lay on the old peg charm with some binary sweet talk, it might just tell us what hole Richtofen crawled into.
Actually, I need to go to the other side, but we'll take the long way round. And we'll take it right in here and craft a beam smash.
For you.
How many fucking bodies do they stack on this fucking island?
I am not gonna die in here,
Fuck 'em up.
even though I almost did. Need to craft a self-revive real quick.
You don't get it, mate. I'm the hunter, not the prey.
So now that we have the beam smasher, we can start the Easter egg. So now we take the beam smasher all the way down to the lab, and there's going to be one side or one exit that's down there that has the tentacle monster trap, and we need to shoot it at that trap, which it's not that one, it's the other side.
Just some light brainwashing and voila.
It'll be this trap. Let's go ahead and buy the door. The one you're looking for always has this key card on the ground. That's how you know you're on the right side. Go ahead and finish this round and grab the nuke.
Plenty more where that came from.
Just get some extra points. Let's go ahead, use the trap. Don't stand under it because it will kill you. And then shoot the trap up here with the beam smasher, and it'll drop the hard drive.
Now that calamari wanker can get back to his regular.
And you're going to want to take this hard drive to the top of the map where Peck is. We could have took the lift if we would have caught it in time. That's alright. Take the hard drive to Peck, put it in this little thing. Oh, we got an amalgamation spawned in. This dude has a shit ton of health, but this shotgun shreds him.
Maya's brother is located in a containment chamber within the biolab.
So now we're looking for Maya's brother. If you're interested in the story part of it.
He and I got a lot to talk about, believe me.
So we'll head back down. We'll take a shortcut here. We'll just jump off the lift. And good thing it's a bug round.
Tear them to pieces.
Maya's brother is locked in this pod in the middle. Press F on him. You'll see him in there. So we need to find a 3-digit combination to unlock his pod. And the numbers for this combination are hidden around the map. The first number is going to be up near where we spawned in at the top of the map. It's going to be in this room with the jail cell, it looks like. And you're going to want to pay attention to the hour hand. It looks like the hour hand is on the 2. So our first number is 2. And then you come in here, and there's a card. And that looks like a 2 as well. So that's our middle number. And then the third number will be on this poster in here. Safety days since last injury 0. So our number is 220. Take the shortcut again. 220. And that will unlock the pod for Maya's brother. Really? 220. That'll unlock the pod. And then if you're in a group, you need all of your players to hit these relief valves at the same time, but since you're playing solo, you only need to turn one.
No faith in me. Bet you feel stupid now.
And then this will start a little lockdown. I'm gonna go ahead and buy tier 3 armor up here because this is a little intense.
Modi, you sick. Should've just killed him.
Now Nathan is really tanky because he is considered a high value target. But like I said, this shotgun literally obliterates. And if you're not doing damage fast enough to him, he will eat the zombies around him and heal himself. But with that shotgun, you are just OP.
Damn.
I've got this.
Wait! He's my little brother. My responsibility.
So we're about halfway through the Easter egg. This isn't the boss fight, it's like a mid Easter egg boss, sort of.
Do it.
We'll go ahead and skip the rest of it. So when you kill Nathan,
Okay, I found the
you're going to want to
protocol
jump in the
access
water
AI chip.
under where his body is, and there's going to be like a key card down here that you need to pick up.
You know what, Peck? I'm not your fucking errand girl.
Now, with this key card, you need to take it to the boat that's out in the water.
So many
I think my boat's on the other side. Maybe it's not. Spawn a boat in. You need to take this boat and go to the bigger, like ship that's out here. It might be on the other side of the map. Yeah, it is. You're gonna take the boat to the ship over here. And you're gonna start like a little lockdown.
The island's connection to Janus HQ has been physically
Drive it to the ladder over here.
The network cables
Go up.
could be manually
This door will
reconnected in
open.
theory. Yeah,
Grab a
they
node
know
connector.
that you'll find some-
Once you grab a node connector, go ahead and drop it, because you can't sprint while you have the node connector. And you'll be in a little lockdown for a second. Sticks Pro, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. So you'll just have to survive in here for a couple of minutes. As long as you got armor, you have your ether shrouds. If you wanted maximum protection, you could have brought a mutant injection in here. Or any sort of kill streak that would have helped you out. And once you get a max ammo, the lockdown will be over. Pick up the node connector, jump back in your boat, and then you're gonna go around the map and look for two like plumbing pipes that need these node connectors. So one of them is gonna be over here, and you'll know you're near the area because you'll see zombies spawning in. And you wanna repair the pipe right here. So that's one, and then we're gonna go back to the boat and pick the other one up.
Fixing the network won't help. The outbreak hit every Project Janus facility. Whoever you hope to contact is already dead.
Bring back my inversion warhead. October 23rd.
So then you pick up the second one, jump back in your boat, and the second one we're looking for, Sumerza. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Second one is going to be over here. It'll be right where that one zombie just spawned in at. Go ahead and repair this. If you have full armor, you don't really got to worry about the zombies killing you. You'll take a few hits, but they won't kill you.
My name is Strauss. My associates and I need urgent assistance to escape this facility.
Strauss? Oscar Strauss? Are the others with you?
Once you put the second one on,
It's me. I just want off this rock.
You are speaking with the synaptic algorithm module. Call me Sam.
Explain yourself. Why do you sound like Agent Maxis?
She was my source code. The true Samantha Maxis sacrificed herself to save your world.
Yeah. May she, rest in peace.
Do not worry, Zach. I do not share some weaknesses. My priority is to get you all back to our
Well, I'll hijack those city subs. We can get back my warhead and our guests.
I can do that, but I will need your assistance. Everyone gather at the guard station. I instructed Peck and Strauss to send you to head the radio waves into bed. They will boost my
so once you finish that second one, you're going to come up to Peck, and Peck is going to hand you a hacking device. With this hacking device, there's going to be buoys out in the water that you're going to hack. There's going to be 3 of them. And this will be the second to last step before the boss fight. So, we're going to spawn... Actually, no, I got a boat over here. Or actually, we'll spawn a new one in. That one's almost destroyed. You want a boat that has close to max health. So the buoys look like this. And once you're in like a straight line, you can get out of the boat, come over to it, and hold F, or whatever your interaction button is, and you'll start hacking it. Once you start one, you have 2 minutes to do the rest of them. But there's only really 2 more.
I can see what you're doing, and it reeks of desperation.
So once you hack the first one, you'll just drive around until you see the second one. The second one is over here. If you're good at doing this, you can get out of driving the boat and just let the boat drive the rest of the way to it. And then just hack the second one. Don't worry about the parasites shooting you. They won't do enough health to kill you. And then you're just going to drive around until you find the third one. And this will be the third one up here. Once you hack the third one, the timer will stop. And then you're going to want to go back underground into the labs, because this is where the bomb step is.
overriding submarine controls.
Now the bomb step is annoying if you don't know what you're doing.
See you soon, Modi. You're gonna get a proper welcome. I'll make sure.
There's going to be 3 bombs that you need to stand here and discharge.
Well, I have a little remote control supplies of my own.
And I think we're going to use smoke grenades for this.
Activate Apocalypse Protocol.
Arming self-destruct system. Commencing countdown to
So these bombs take a little bit to disengage. So you're gonna get hit quite a few times. You don't need smoke grenades or anything for this step, but it's just encouraged. And plus the progress bar for these defusals will stay in place. So if I end it right here, and then I go run around the map, the next time I get on that bomb, it's gonna be right where I left it at. So that's pretty much what I do. Get them to about halfway or a little over halfway. And then just come back to it. This one I might be able to finish.
But why is the alarm still sounding?
You took a detonator offline. How very clever. But believe me...
Like this one, it started like right almost at halfway. So we'll end up coming back to that one. That'll be the last one we do. We should be able to get this one done. Yeah, we will. So that one's done.
Your courage in the face of futility is admirable. No, really. Or is it just...
And you have 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, I believe, to get this done. If you don't do it in 5 minutes, I believe it will end the game. Like, it'll probably kill you and end the game. I've never had it do that to me. So, once you have that done, once you have the bomb step done, you are ready to go into the boss fight. So this door will open, this will be where the boss fight is. But we're gonna wait till we get to round 30 before we start.
Can't be hungry if you don't have a head. Problem solved.
We're gonna get our shotgun triple packed. We're gonna upgrade to tiers a couple more times.
Close enough, you fucking chode. You like that? I know I sure as fuck did.
So, I'm going to go to the upper part of the map. And I'm going to go chill out in the lab, because I believe that's where the spawns are the fastest. Hopefully, one of these manglers or the amalgams can drop us a mutant injection by the time we hit the round 30, but we'll see. Come in the lab and stand behind this door, the zombies spawn really fast. And every time you reload, if you have the augment on for elemental pop, they'll stun the zombies for like a couple seconds. Let's go triple pack till we get our ammo. We also need to get our gobble thumbs in order. So So while I have that on my mind, let me just get rid of this one.
Of course, it couldn't just taste like bubblegum.
Max ammo.
We're looking for free fire, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and use my double points here. Get us some extra money.
Oh no.
And we'll hit it again, and we'll probably give us Killjoy. Yep. And then the next round, I forget what the other one was. Oh, well, we don't need another one. I thought I had Idolize on, but I don't think I do.
Where's the handgun?
You want to experience mechanical failure.
Big Ant. Appreciate the follow, man. Thank you.
I'm just warming up, baby.
That thing will wait. I haven't seen crap like this in 6 years. Honestly, you people attract monsters like flies to shit.
At least I'm not the only one who recognizes this is fucking mental.
And we'll wait till the next round starts to grab this double points. It'll be a parasite round.
Double core. Tear them to pieces.
We can go put our shotgun at tier 3. What is purple tier called? Epic. Epic. That was a fast round 23.
Yes. Don't mind if I
Upgrade that
do.
twice. I don't really use the beam smasher in the boss fight, but I don't know, sometimes I'll use it. I like to use it on the amalgams that spawn in.
Once again, it's splattering and crumble all over my good boots. Dad always said it pays to have mates in low places. I think some just went in my mouth.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. 5 more. I think I'm gonna go back up to the lab. Just because the spawns are a little bit quicker up here. In my opinion, anyway. I know some people did their camo grinding in this room.
Bang.
Your asses need a ride out of here. I got the chopper ready.
Of course, the round won't end until this mangler changes back over to a regular mangler. I think that's a pretty stupid... That's a pretty stupid, what do you call it? Mechanic.
Look who's keeping up with you, Gilgis.
Now, if you wanted to test your luck, you could pick up loot keys and then go up to the armory and see what kind of armor and, well, not armor, what kind of, like, loot they give you. Sometimes they'll give you a ray gun if you got a legendary key. You could probably get a ray gun off of an epic key as well. Like, I picked up a legendary key a couple seconds ago. I just want to test my luck, see what I get. Speed Cola, and I'll take the Casimir. Couple more rounds, and then we'll be... Oh, we got another legendary key. Well, too bad we can't go back in there right at this moment. Treyarch patched that, because people just went back and forth in the armory. Legendary XM4. Well, we already have a self-revive, so... With this shotgun, just literally keep firing. You will get out of any sticky situation you are in. I was hoping that was going to be a max ammo. Max ammo.
Max ammo.
I was just about to buy ammo too. 2 more rounds, and then we'll be at round 30. And this is a bug round, so it'll go quick. I'm gonna upgrade my shotgun to legendary. Hopefully within this round and the next round, we'll get 800 salvage. We can buy ourselves a mutant injection, just in case. Hopefully we can manage to find enough salvage. There's some in here that I missed. So we only need 400 more. Can upgrade my beam smasher to tier 3. I think this is probably the first time I've ever done that. Like I said, I don't really use the beam smasher like that. I don't know why this game always, it drops me a self-revive when I don't need it, but when I do need it, it never does. Old Scribby, thanks for the follow. And am I in the round? Maybe, maybe not. We'll go buy ourselves a mutant injection. We'll load up on some armor. I did not end the round. But that should do it. Alright, so now we're on round 30. We can go start the boss fight.
For a job well done.
There's nothing else I really need. No, I'm pretty much good. So, to start the boss fight, just go over to the door, interact with it. You'll watch a little cutscene for a couple seconds.
Welcome back, Dr. Modi. We'll be taking that submarine now.
Beck! You're an idiot! And these thugs of yours are less than idiots. None of you can begin to appreciate the things I accomplished here. You aren't qualified specimens.
Now, a lot of people struggle a lot with this boss fight that I've been seeing.
Was that patient 13?
I don't really know exactly what they struggle with,
Aesthetic energy spiking off
but a
the
lot of people
chart.
say that they struggle with this boss fight. If you're good at training zombies, then this is a piece of cake. So, try to stay out of the middle, because that's where he slams the most.
Thoroughly invigorated.
In the first stage,
No shit.
you're gonna fire at his shoulders, and you can see how much damage the shotgun is doing. Like, he's already like almost a quarter of the way gone. So I think we popped that side already. So then we'll move on to the other side, or no. Don't be in the middle when he slams, but then you'll take a lot of damage. It's okay to get hit from a couple of zombies, just watch your health. Pay attention to your ammo. Don't be in the middle when he slams. When he slams, he'll take out all of the zombies that were behind you. That might, no, that's not the first phase done. If you run out of ammo, there is an ammo box right here. So now it's on this side. When he slams, he'll take out all the zombies that were behind you for you. Alright. And then once you drop his health about a third, he'll disappear. He'll be immune for a little bit.
Yeah, that hurt, didn't it?
There's nothing you need to do right now at this moment besides just run around and wait for him to spawn back in.
No. If he's anything like me, that fucker's gonna want payback.
If you want, you can take out a couple manglers for fun. Shooting his tentacles out in the water doesn't really do anything. You're kind of just wasting your ammo. Just don't stand still. You just want to keep running around. Avoid the zombies as much as you possibly can. Because this is all time-based. It's not really... You don't need to do anything here at this exact moment. If you ever get cornered or whatever, you have your ether shroud you can use. You have your mutant injection you can pop. There's a lot of things that'll get you out of this situation. So, he spawns back in. This will be his second phase. Every phase, he'll drop a max ammo for you. Now, his weak spot is the little white, the yellow part in his mouth. Shoot at it. Like I said, you can see how much damage this shotgun is doing. It is just literally obliterating him. Don't be in the middle when he slams. Eventually, it'll move to his arms are now the weak spot. Take one arm out. I'm gonna get hit here. It's okay if you take a couple slams, but I prefer not to. That might have been the second phase done. No. It's just he moves sides. Whoa. Hold on now, wait a minute. He like literally knocked me out of the ring. Okay, so try to avoid that, whatever the hell that was. I've never had that happen before. I guess he knocked me out of the ring. If you go too far out of the map, he'll start taking way more damage than you're supposed to. Alright, so that's the second phase.
Put a hurt on him, but doesn't really look like when he comes back.
Once you finish the second phase, he'll disappear again. Just run around.
In this case,
avoid getting cornered. Pick up armor and other things along the way. Buy ammo if you need to. For the third phase, I'm going to pop my insta-kill and free fire. I probably won't finish him all in one go, but he'll be pretty close. I might even also use my ether shroud. I'm gonna kill this amalgam just to get him out of here. Alright, so we're going to use this. We're going to use this. And we're going to use Ether Shroud. And then honestly, from this point on, you can literally just lay into him. When he puts his arms up like that, he's doing a wipe attack.
That'll make this look easy. But it's not. It's not at all. I hate it. I just want a beer.
And with free fire, we're literally destroying him. Along with the insta-kill. And just like that, he is done. And that is the end of the Terminus boss fight, ladies and gentlemen.
That bastard would never die.
That's it, yeah? Tell me there's no encore.
Today must have been
Now,
very difficult for
you don't need gobblegums, or a mutant injection, or a legendary weapon,
but
or a
at
tier
least
3
you got
packed
that
weapon
monster and
to
motive.
beat it, but it sure
Resident
makes
of
life
our
easier.
section, I have a proposal that I believe may interest you.
I'm not going to play the cutscene.
Whatever you...
There's plenty of other channels out there that have the cutscene if you're interested in the storyline. And we're going to exit here. That will wrap it up for this stream. I hope that guide was a little helpful. I hope the tips and tricks were helpful. I'm eventually going to play Citadel de Morse Easter egg and do the same thing. Give out tips and tricks and guides for that boss fight as well, but that'll be for another time. So we're gonna end it here. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for the couple followers that I got. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.